number is 222. Yeah, I'm from
So Joby, he started managing me at 12, and it was for years, until I was 14, 15. For a couple years, it was just like, oh, we're buddy-buddy, like, he's just gonna treat me like a son and stuff, and my mom always referred to him as a father figure. He paid for a lot of things, now that I think of it, he would sometimes help on my rent, he would sometimes help, like, he would take us out, he would take me and my mom out to dinner a lot. That was also a thing. And so, I think that was another way that he made my mom just feel safe and comfortable. We would go over to his house, and sometimes my mom wouldn't stay, and then, like, I would be sleeping over, but I'd actually be sleeping in his bed. I mean, anytime my mom wasn't there, I'd be sleeping in his bedroom. It was, like, natural. Like, I would go in, we would, like, watch TV together, and, like, we would sleep on the bed, and he'd, like, want to hug and, like, get close and stuff. And in my head, I still just didn't think that was weird. There was no, like, sexual thing going on in my head. It was an integration process. I was like, he was slowly just trying to open me up and just try to, like, say, hey, like, you don't have anything to worry about being around me, Like, anything goes at my place, I guess. I remember I had my first drinking instance and, like, blacking out when I was 15 with him. We had just came off X Factor. We were in Catalina Island doing a writing session. No parents were allowed to go. We were at a house. There was already alcohol at this place, and so we drank to an excessive amount where we started vomiting. Joby got me naked, and he bathed me because I was drunk and I had vomited. Once we got the Burke William membership, that's when he's like, oh yeah, you just get naked and like, I'll take my clothes off in front of him, and that's when I'm like, oh, like, it's just normal. Like, he's seen me naked. He had to help me. There's this little thing that we would do with our fingers, like, and we would just it would be silly. It was just this little thing that we did. He would do this in the car. He would do it alone when we were at the house. And so it was just like a little fun game to us. So once we went to Burke Williams, we would undress, and it really started getting comfortable. And we would go in the hot tub, we would, take showers, and, like, we got naked. Then he, like, started doing this thing, like, actually, he would touch my penis. So I didn't really still, like, it was normal at that point, because it was just us being boys, like, we were just joking. The Burke Williams was, like, a really big step for him, I think, because it was another way for him to get me even more comfortable, because I was naked around him all the time, and even at home. When that happened, we would take showers at home together, and so, like, we were, like, really comfortable naked in front of each other. So he would touch me in the shower and stuff, and also in the bed. I would, like, turn away, and he would, like, try and tickle my butt and stuff, and he wanted to, like, cuddle me, and, like, he wanted to put his penis up against me, but, like, I was, like, super uncomfortable with even the thought of, like, him trying to have sex with me. So I would, like, never let that happen while I'm conscious. So here's another thing, like, I got blackout drunk with him a lot, so I'm not 100% aware that, I was not sexually penetrated, so it could have happened, but from my knowledge, from my awareness, it never happened. It was just molestation. But, like, I looked up, the actual definition of rape is unlawful sexual activity. So, like, and by definition, you could say I was raped.
When we were growing up, it's no secret that producer's sleeping with this actress or that, or watch out for that guy, he likes little boys. But nobody goes, oh, that's wrong. Really? Who? Well, let's get somebody on this. They just go, oh, really? Okay, good to know.
People don't realize, everybody always wanted to say, Corey's gonna out a bunch of executives with this movie. I'm not outing a bunch of executives with this movie. What I am doing is saying that it's not the executives, it's not the studio heads, and it may be, but it may not be. But in most cases, it's the manager, the publicist, the agent, You know, it's the little guys around the celebrity. That's the point, is that you can go back to the early days of Hollywood, and there's stories about Mickey Rooney. There's stories about Judy Garland. There's stories about Coogan, you know. Now, who knows what's real and what's not? Shirley Temple, we hear stories about them all. Does that mean it's real? Or is it just myth? Is it just lore? But here's the thing that gets you. You look at cases that have been public, from Tatum O'Neal all the way through. Anthony Edwards is the next generation. Then you've got the Coreys. Then you've got this one and that one.
But then you have the Ricky Garcias. This is happening up through
You hear
now.
about Bella Thorne. You hear about all of these kids coming forward right now.